art class. This is Miss Carr showing you how to do our winter cardinal project. So this is the finished result. Today we're going to go ahead and start with the tree that's been drawn and painted. That's the first step. The second step is to add detail to the tree to make it look more like wood or bark. So I'm going to grab some natural colors, neutral colors out of my pastel basket. Colors like black, brown, gray, and white are all good choices to use to make it look more like bark. So here we go. Okay, so I'm going to draw some lines. I'm going to go ahead and draw in maybe some swirls for knots in the wood. I'm going to go back in with the brown to give it another layer of color. Anything that you maybe missed when you painted, you can go ahead and give it a little extra color. Now I'm going to go in lastly with my black and just add some shadowing and give that bark a little more dimension. I do like to add a few knots in the tree. I think it looks cool. Any wood grain table is also great to look at to get ideas for how wood looks like if you have a table in your classroom or a door or anything that's got wood grain in it. It's great to look at to get an idea. Okay, so now we're ready to move on to the birds. So we're going to draw the cardinals today. You don't have to draw a whole family. You can just draw one or two. If you have multi-branches, you might want to draw more than one. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to draw one that's forward facing like this one, and then a sideways facing one like this one. Okay, I like to start with just pencil. So the basic shapes of the bird are going to be a head, which I also give a mohawk hair, because cardinals have that, and then an oval body, and then I give him a tail feather, and then just draw a few details like the mask, the beak, where the wings are going to go, the feet, and the little feet will hang on to the tree. And I know that's hard to see, so I'm going to go ahead and add color to him. Okay, so I like to go ahead and just add my red. Since my cardinal is going to be all red, I do like to cover over all my details because I remember what to draw. It is good practice to draw them in with pencil though, just so that you know about where they're going to go. When you color your cardinals, you want to go pretty heavy. You don't want them to be blue and red, just red. Get all those red spots covered, or all those blue spots rather covered. Also, don't forget about your tail. Okay, that one looks pretty good. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to add a black mask. I'm going to do a forward-facing one. I just do a straight rectangle for his little black mask. And then I add a beak. So I've got two shades of orange here. I'm going to use them both. And for the eyes, I just do a little dot, little dot. Yellow works great for eyes too if you have a yellow. Or this lighter orange works just as well. Here's a yellow. A little bit brighter with the yellow. Okay, now I'm going to add his feet. His feet are on top of the tree, so it's on top of the painted area, which actually draws over really nicely. Again, you can use both shades of orange for that. You can decide what color looks best. And then I'm going to just add some detail and outline him with my black pastel, and this really makes him pop off the page, gives the feathers more dimension. Outline his little beak, and he's done. So there's my first cardinal. Now I'm going to do a sideways facing cardinal. Same thing, drawing with pencil first, but I'm thinking about his profile. So his mohawk hair will go out that way. His beak, his mask, his body, his tail. Okay, now I'm ready to color. Same thing, add my red, putting it on so it pretty much covers the blue. I'm going really quickly because I want to get this video to be a little shorter, but you could take your time when coloring your birds. There's no hurry. Tail feather. All right, so now we're ready to add details again. His mask looks a little differently this time. It's just the side of it. His beak is sticking out. One eye instead of two. 1 foot on the tree instead of 2. And then I can add my details in my outline. Same as last time. 1 wing instead of 2 to show. And he's done. There we go. There we have 2 cardinals. You can go on and add more if you have room, if you want to add a few smaller cardinals. I've also seen where kids add little cardinals that are kind of on the side of a tree. Like if you wanted to sit one over here, make a little one. Same thing, just make them smaller. It's kind of fun to make one that's not totally straight, a little bit slanted. So we'll do this one really quickly to show you that. You could do a whole cardinal family if you wanted to. And here's his little tail. Okay, now we're going to add his little feet, his mask, his eyes, his beak, and then outline in detail. Alright, so now we have a little family. So the only other thing you'd have to do is to add snow, and that you just do with white paint. Dots of snow all over, dots of snow on the tree branch. Icicles are also a great way to add detail to this picture. Remember that it snows on top of the tree as well as around the tree. If you had room and you wanted to, you could add a snowy ground. This one is just kind of a close-up though of the tree, so it doesn't show the ground. All right, I hope you had fun. Thanks for watching today.